With me is the Right Honourable Tarkin Smythe, Member of Parliament. How do you do? Yes. How are you? Just need to ask you a couple of quick questions about your expense claims.
You'll find my expenses are perfectly above board, whiter than white over. No problem whatsoever.
Whiter than your hair, you mean?
Of course.
Yes, well...
Chap. Nothing untoward there.
I've got a list of your expense claims here.
Of course, freedom of information.
The usual thing, like the other MP, second homes, you've had the various holidays.
Everything accounted for, perfectly.
Well, that's what you think. 18th century desk refurbishment, etc., which is not quite above board, I don't think. But one thing that really did catch my eye was over £20,000 for penile erectile dysfunction therapy, including impetus and Viagra treatment.
Excuse me.
£20,000 on penile erectile dysfunction therapy. £20,000 of taxpayers' money on your penis. How can you justify that?
Well, you understand this quite a...
On penile erectile dysfunction therapy.
The thing is, old chap, I've been under a lot of stress and I've not been performing too well in either the bedroom, and that made me feel less of a man, and therefore I was able to less represent my constituents.
How?
Once I felt more of a man when I had this treatment, it was very, very successful, by the way, that enabled me to be able to serve my constituents in a more...
what? You could sleep with more of them, perhaps?
Well, my mistress has been very happy.
How many mistresses have you got?
Only the one. So, she's been very happy.
Does your wife know?
The wife's been happy too, because my performance has improved greatly, and this has helped me perform my duties as an MP.
On your penis?
Because
out of my money and their money.
Well, I'm sorry, there's not a lot I can say really. It did seem at the time, because I was under a lot of stress, you understand, and this has made a lot of stress, you see, and this has made I've been able to perform my parliamentary duties far better once I felt more of a man in myself. My private life.
You were spending more time having sex, basically, than spending time with your constituents. How does that make you a better MP?
Well, actually, to be honest, one of my mistresses is actually one of my constituents, so I was spending time with the constituents, and everything seemed to be a lot better since.
You should be ashamed of yourself. And you're coming at...
Not at all. I swear to you, everything's fine, and you can see it all in promise. Outrage! It's outrage!